Love and light. This is Love, also known as the Self-Love Guru, and I am your confidence coach. And today, my topic is about don't allow people to just come and muscle you out of your vision. So, I've already explained to you all probably 1,000 times about some things that I went through on campus last year that were very traumatic for me, right? But the ultimate thing that I want you to take out of my experience is that I'm a fighter, right? And I had worked too hard on my mentality and on my goals and on everything that I said I wanted for myself. I was working too hard towards it to just allow somebody to take it away, like to take my degree, to force me into another school and make me finish up my degree there when my foundation was already laid. I'm about 2-3 months away from graduation, and they tried to take that from me. And so one thing I had to remind myself throughout that process was that I was delayed, not denied. God allowed me to finish that degree the following year. And guess what? If you look at my diploma, it says 2020, which means nobody, unless I say something, they would never know. That's called favor. But guess what? God didn't just hand that to me. I had to work for it. See, this is the thing. When you tell God and when you profess before people, they say where 2 or more are gathered, God will be in the midst, right? So I had told people about my goals. I told them what my vision was. I want to get my Master of Social Work. I want to become a licensed clinical social worker. I want to have my own business. I want to be a coach, right? I'm doing all of that. But had I not fought for myself, had I not saved that money up first, had I not had an attorney and been able to pay that attorney at the time that I needed it, I would not be where I am right now. Preparation is key. And I know a lot of times people try to make it seem like how they came upon, their dream man or their dream job, it just stumbled by accident. They don't want to tell you about the hard work that they put in. They don't want to tell you about the tears shed. They don't want to tell you about the people that try to get in their way, because people seem to have an idea in their head that they have to present everything as perfect, right? But no person that God ever blessed in the Bible, no person I've ever met that was blessed in the physical were perfect people. They weren't. They went through things. They had trials and tribulations, right? So I'm always very transparent about my experiences so that you all know and understand that nothing is given. Yes, there will be blessings, but even your blessings are as a result of you being a blessing to other people and you setting yourself up to receive those blessings, right? Because if I hadn't set myself up for success with my diligence, with my honesty, with my money management skills, I would have been messed up. So I say all that to say, don't allow people to just take things from you. You work too hard. You put in too much energy, too much effort, too much time to just allow somebody to come and take everything that you built. And maybe for you, it wasn't a professional scenario. Maybe you met a guy who's coming into your life and he's like, oh, I'm going through this and that. I need a place to stay. I need somebody that's going to hold me down and I'll return the favor. No, you've put too much work into having your own place, paying your own bills, having peace of mind. You put too much work into going out to Bath and Body Works, getting those candles, setting the mood. You don't need no man coming in there and ruining that, especially somebody that's not going to pay all the bills, especially somebody that hasn't made you their wife. Why are you allowing this man to come and take your peace of mind? Why are you allowing this person to come in and infiltrate your spirit and you don't even know what he's about? Same thing with friends. Oh, girl, you need to get out more. You know, you forgetting all about your friends. And here you go, allowing somebody to take you off track. They're not going anywhere. They're not telling you to come out and have fun because you need to loosen up and relax. She's telling you that because, look, I don't have a vision for myself and I feel like I'm going to lose you because I see where you're headed. Don't allow that person to come and take everything that you're working towards. You have your head down right now. You're focused, and everybody goes through those seasons. This summer for me was a hustling summer. Okay, I probably went out of town, twice? That's abnormal for me. Anybody that knows me knows Hanging Out with Love started as a travel blog. I was out taking pictures on flights, taking pictures of the food, interviewing people that I meet, right? I be out. But this summer hit different. This summer, I was broke the majority of the time. This summer, I was mentally struggling. This summer, God had to show me that I could rely on him. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't like, hey, God, I don't trust you. I just was operating like I wasn't trusting him, hustling too much, you know, but I had to lay the foundation of my brand, and God had to remind me, I'm your source. Your source is not man. Your source is not this business. I'm your source. These things are just vessels that I'm using to bless you, but it comes from me. Okay, so I love y'all so much. I just had to share that message with you today. I know this world is going through a lot, but I guarantee you, if you can get your mind right, if you can keep your head down, if you can stay focused, you're going to be okay. I promise you, all the diligence, all the discipline that I've developed, working out, changing my eating habits, planning my day the night before, preparing before I have meetings with my clients, all that stuff is paying off. It may not seem like it while you're doing it, you know, but if you give up, you're never going to see the fruits of your labor. Just like they say, Beyonce, she was working for months for a 2-hour performance that's still paying her to this day. I wouldn't be surprised if she hit $1 billion based off of that tour. It was recorded. She had the ticket sales. She has albums, right? You get the fruits back, but you have to be patient enough with yourself. You got to trust yourself enough and have that confidence in you to say, you know what? The work that I'm putting in right now, I know it's going to pay off. I'm not going to give up. The consistency has to match that effort. You could be putting in effort for a solid 6 months. Oh, I've been doing this for 6 months and it's not working. Keep going. And while you're in that process, like I said, protect the brand. Don't allow anybody to come in and take that away from you because you work way too hard to get where you are. You didn't always have that confidence. You didn't always wear that makeup every day. You didn't feel good about yourself before. Don't allow other people to come and take that away from you. You work too hard for it. This is how women protect themselves, by setting boundaries. And by saying, you know what? That's not going to work for me. I came way too far to go backwards. Don't go backwards. I love you. If this video resonated with you, please drop a red heart in the comments and check the description box for my latest book, 31 Ways to Be More Feminine. You just gotta read it. You gotta get it. And I also have a self-confidence guide coming very, very soon. All right? Peace.